Level Up Protocol, Chilla D here. This light is extremely bright today for some reason. We're back with another one. First of all, let me say thank you to all my subscribers. I think I have like 405 subscribers, which it's been about 2 months. And to me, that's a lot. I don't know if in the YouTube world that's a lot, but to me, it's a lot. So thank you, everyone. I'm really glad that you people are interested in what I'm saying. And stay tuned. Tons of new content coming. With that being said, we are at the 90-day mark of me being weed free. Now, a quick history. I smoked weed literally since I was like 11, 12 years old. When I was about 17, I started going for it every day. 19 onwards, it was blunts every day for like 10 years. Finally, whatever. I smoked a hella weed, a hella lot of weed. I got to the point where I wanted to quit, so I quit. And now I'm at 90 days. I'm feeling amazing. I'm motivated as hell still. Things that I don't want to do are way easier to do. Working out, eating healthy, socializing, going out and talking to women. I mean, I've been going on tons of dates, just living life basically. Living life sober. And when I was high all the time, I never would have imagined that I would be at this point. Like 90 days, that's 3 months now. So it's completely out of my system. There's no way it's lingering around. I know people say different science, but it's gone and I'm feeling good. A lot of people have been asking me about quitting and stuff like that. So I'm going to say this as bluntly as I can. As with anything else in your life, if you don't 100% make up your mind that you want to do something, you're never going to do it. So if you think you want to work out and you're not 100% sure that you want to work out, you're never going to work out. Your brain is going to keep on giving you excuses and reasons why you're not there yet. With anything, if you have a girl you want to talk to, but you don't 100% want to talk to her, you're going to keep on coming with excuses and your brain will sabotage you. Likewise with quitting weed, if you guys aren't 100% sure you want to quit, you'll never quit. Now, I don't know how you can get to that point. For me, it was just like the quote I said on my first video, which I misquoted, but insanity is doing the same thing over and over, hoping for different results. So if you're waking up and going to sleep the exact same day every day, doing the same things every day, and you're not satisfied with where your life is, you have to make a drastic change. You have to. That's the point I got to. I'm like, you know what? I have to switch up the recipe. Like I didn't like the way life tastes, and I had to switch up the recipe. If you're making a meal and every day it doesn't taste good, you have to switch things up, right? So that's where I got to where I was with the quitting weed. I hit that point where enough was enough. That was it. I have no cravings at all to this day. I could smell weed. People can come here and smoke weed. No cravings. There was a point where I really wanted to taste it again, but I think that like my taste palette has kind of reset now because certain foods taste different. Everything tastes different. Even candy and junk food doesn't quite taste the same, which is another addiction in itself, to be honest. So I'm at the 90-day mark. I've been working out like crazy. I've lost a ton of fat. I've built a ton of muscle. Reading a lot more. I've kind of fallen off the reading. I need to get back on it. I mean, like with anything in life, I'm not perfect. There's ups and downs. There's moments where I'm really in my stride doing everything perfect. And there's moments where it's a real struggle to pull myself out of the downward cycle. But without weed in the factor, it makes it a whole lot easier to just slide up and down in the ups and downs. I will say that. If I have a weekend where I'm just binging out on fast food on the Monday or whatever, it's like I can snap myself out of it. I could be like, okay, no. The other day I was binging out on some fast food Saturday, Sunday, and Monday came and evening time came and I was, thinking like this is usually when I would just be smoking and continuously in that slide. So I don't know. I was just really feeding for some fast food. I left my condo. I locked the door. I walked to the elevator. I was about to push the button and I just stopped. And this is something that's never really happened to me before. And I stopped and the sabotager in my brain was like, just get some McDonald's. Like, who cares? Get whatever you want. But I feel like the soberness has a part in this. And I really was able to just stop and think and be like, okay, no, let me just think this decision through. Which is one thing I will say about being sober. You think about the big picture. You think about the long run. When I was high all the time, it was very short-sighted, short-minded. I was thinking about that evening or the next day. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking about that year or those 5 years, if this makes any sense. So if these are things that you feel that you're not really focusing on, like it's hard for you to see the big picture, it's hard for you to see where you're going with what you're doing, then I would suggest you guys quit. And again, I haven't told nobody to quit. I go by Freemason rules right quick. If you don't know what a rule of Freemasons is they can't tell anyone to join, which I think is amazing. They can only lead their life in a way that makes you want to come to them and be like, yo, what is your secret? Like you do so amazing. You're so disciplined, blah, blah, blah. What is your secret? Side note, if every religion took upon this same rule, there would be world peace. You know what I mean? Like if every religion people couldn't preach to you, they could only lead their life in a way that you would have to go up to them and ask them how you can get like them, this world would be a better place. That's just my opinion. I'm getting off topic here, but yeah. So, withdrawal symptoms and all that stuff, that's long gone right now. I don't have any more of that withdrawal symptoms going on. I'm dreaming quite actively, but to be honest, before I really started getting heavy on weed, like when I was 13, 14, 15, actually, I would dream every single night. So I'm kind of getting back onto that. It's like I'll dream all the time. They're not bad dreams anymore. I try to meditate and really just keep my brain in a good place, but I am dreaming all the time. And I'm making better decisions, I feel, in general, which I'm pretty sure it's obvious. Being sober, you'll make better decisions than if you're high or if you're drunk or on any type of substance, to be honest. A clear mind makes clear decisions. That's what I will say. So that's pretty much it for this one. There's not really too much to go into without repeating myself with other videos that I've talked about, which I'll have them all in the description here. You could check out. I have a couple videos on them, how to beat addictions, and my initial video. Me doesn't vlog. He just plays video games and eats junk food, and he's fat and out of control. So sober me is super focused, vlogging, reading, focusing on my businesses. By the way, I'm going to slip this in. When I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to be launching my website, levelupprotocol.com, where I will be selling some exclusive supplements that anyone who's trying to level up their physical fitness will need to be on there. And I will also be selling a supplement tea it's perfect for detoxing your lungs. It's perfect. It's like a magical blend, magical herb. If you have congestion and you're trying to quit weed, or even if you're daily smoking, to be honest, you should be consuming this tea. It's amazing. It has my lungs feeling magical. On the topic of lungs, I will say the whole debate, I don't know if you guys have seen it in some of my comment sections where people are talking about the hairs in your lungs. I was under the understanding that once they're damaged, they never grow back, and the ones that are left just perform more efficiently. I don't know what the definitive science on it is, but I can tell you my endurance is crazy. It's crazy. I'm playing basketball. We do 2 hours, and I'm not sitting out no games. I'm running back to back, and I could probably run another game at the end too, to be honest. And I'm working out the morning of. So I'm working out in the morning, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm playing hella basketball. My endurance is through the roof. My friend who smokes cigarettes, he's like 5 years younger than me. He's cooked. He's done. So I will say that my endurance is up. My sex drive is up. My performance in the gym is up. I feel like I'm getting more reps. I'm sleeping better. I'm waking up better. Waking up is no problem now. That's one thing I will point out. At the 90-day mark now, compared to 3 months ago, it would literally, because I run my own business, so I work from home. I don't have to be up right away. You know what I mean? It would take me like an hour and a half to wake up. I would just be woken up and then sit in my bed for about 30 minutes, then probably just grab my phone and scroll through social media for a bit. And like my brain would have this slow wake up curve, I guess you could say, like that. But being sober now, it's crazy. I wake up, I set a mental alarm, say I want to wake up 8:30, and at 8:25, I wake up and look at the clock. It's 8:25, and I, take a deep breath, get out of bed right away. It's amazing. People who smoke weed all the time, you have no idea what you're missing out with waking up and sleep quality. I look forward to going to sleep. It's like amazing. I'm actually resting in a way I've never rested before. If you guys want to level up your life, I suggest you try to get off weed and quit weed. If you can do it on weed, then all power to you. But like I've said in previous videos, why make things harder for yourself? Why add that extra edge to things that are already hard, right? Now I'm sounding like a broken record, but certain people need to hear it. So if you think you want to quit, check my video out that I'll post right here on how to beat addictions. And the number one rule for that is, like I said at the beginning of the video, is the mental decision. You have to mentally get to that point where you 100% want to do something if you ever plan on doing that thing. You can't half-ass anything in life. It doesn't work like that, all right? So like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think, like you have been doing, and let me know any type of other videos you want to see. One of these days soon, I'm going to live stream. I'm gathering the data of when most of my viewers are watching. It's probably going to be on a weekend, maybe on a Sunday, but I will do a live stream and people can ask me questions or whatever. and see what's going on. I don't know if anyone will be on the first one, but I'm going to start doing it, right? So that's it for now. Level Up Protocol. I'm Trilla D. Be your best self, always.